We're back on Smells Like 90's Rock. It's Hot Toddy and DJ Pork. Janelle sitting on the couch, nomming on some delicious chicken from Cane's. Hey, Kane, sponsor us. I'm starving. This is killing me. I desperately want some food, but ouch, that hurt. Ow! I just rode a bull, and I hurt myself. Sorry. Or I leaned back in my chair for a second.
He dislocated his fat.
And because I'm out of shape, it hurt. I feel like I've gained 400 pounds since being unemployed. I haven't gained any weight. I just feel like it. Because I haven't moved very much.
I gained about 5 pounds.
When did you gain 5 pounds?
When I went to part-time.
Really?
It was great.
Yeah.
Not having to, just be on your feet and be constantly in an alert state of mind to serve continental dining at breakneck speed.
That is a good feeling, I would say.
I'm okay with the 5 pounds.
Yeah. It's been nice only having to worry about things like this show and our other shows that we do, but that most of everything we do requires me to sit, so I feel like I'm not moving a lot. So what it is, I've not gained any weight, but I'm losing any muscle tone I had in my legs, my arms, and so it's.
Gotta do that exercise.
Oh, God, don't even... The word hurts my tongue. I get blisters when I say that word on my tongue. I can't say that word. I don't know what that is.
Come on, we might all have to register for the draft sometime soon.
No, we will not, because we're too old now. What?
I don't know. I mean...
You're also probably both disqualified because you have
in your 30s, still prime fighting age.
Well, no, we're too old. I think 32 or 33 is the cutoff.
I think for the draft, 28 something is the cutoff for the draft, but you can still enlist in the military by your mid-30s, I think.
I think so, but we both have anxiety, so we would probably get disqualified for that. Plus, I'm a borderline diabetic. I wouldn't last 2 seconds in the Ukraine because that's where the war is going to be.
I don't know. Russia's amassing 100,000 troops on Ukraine's border. It's Luhansk, and I don't remember the other province, or the contested territories.
Haven't they?
But now, I'm sure, Putin's already thinking about acquiring even more territory. So
why stop there? Right? Didn't he liberate, and I'm air quoting, liberate 2 sections of the Ukraine already and recognize them as independent nations? Those are the 2 provinces? Okay, yeah.
Luhansk, and the other one starts with a D.
Yeah, I can't remember. I didn't even know what the names were to begin with.
I don't know. The big thing is that they're Ukraine is a Russian-speaking country. They're very, very similar to Russia, but they're trying to join NATO. So
that's the big deal. NATO is trying to. NATO and the Ukraine are chummy. Russia's not having it because Russia's not a part of NATO. And
we used to have a president who was NATO.
Yeah.
We used to have a president who was like that.
Right? Yeah. What's NATO? What exactly? Thank God those days are behind us.
I will say
how
Jackass primed us for this moment was people started looking at reality TV stars and going hey, that guy, maybe he's ready for more responsibility.
Maybe. If you watch reality shows, there's a lot of muscular men on there. They can take up arms and they can go take care of this issue we're having with the Russia and the Ukraine. Leave me out of it.
I'm talking about one specific reality TV show star who got more responsibility than he ever should have.
Oh, you mean the guy with the hair that used to do The Apprentice? Yeah. Why don't we give him a go? Oh, wait, he had bone spurs. That's why he couldn't be in Vietnam. Remember that?
Yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
But, Jackass started that era where people started looking at reality shows as a template to follow. for elected youths or something, I guess.
Exactly. Well, we didn't even. Well, I guess you could say Reagan started it because he was a movie star. So we started there. We started there, and then we eked our way down. Like, we didn't start. What's amazing, we didn't even eke, really. You're right. What we should have done was we should have started with a radio star, like Ed Sullivan as president, and then Ronald Reagan, a movie star, and then in the 90s we should have elected
like Howard Stern as a senator or something.
Right, and then maybe like in the 90s or early 2000s we would have elected a regular television star, like a drama or comedy star.
We did get Al Franken as a senator there for a while.
We did get Al Franken as a senator, so there's that. So we did manage that. Well, Sonny Bono,
Schwarzenegger,
Governor Sonny Bono was in the U.S. House of Representatives for a while. So we've elected a lot of celebrities to positions they probably shouldn't have had. But speaking in terms of the presidency, we should have had Ed Sullivan.
I was going to say I'm waiting to see Steve-O as the Secretary of the Interior.
I think that's the next big thing. Or Jerry, Jerry Springer was a mayor before he became a TV star, so I guess that doesn't count. And he was never president, so that doesn't work either in this.
They would get like Judge Judy as like the new Supreme Court nominee.
That would be fine. I would take that in a heartbeat. But then but Jerry Springer is also a judge now too.
Wait, he is?
He has his own.
Is that real?
He has his own judge show because he was an attorney before he became mayor. So he has that license. He has a law license, and in order to do one of those TV shows, you just need a law license, and then like some other. You don't have to be a licensed judge or practicing being a judge to be a judge on TV, but you have to have.
You know, I remember there was a show called Judge Mills Lane. And Mills Lane was a boxing referee.
He was a boxing referee, and right now in prime time television, there's Judge Steve Harvey.
Oh God!
Did you not know that?
He obviously has a law license.
Yeah, of course. So but that's the thing. Like, I always thought that was the rule. But you're right about Mills Lane. Although didn't Mills Lane have a law degree?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm looking him up.
I didn't really know that you actually had to be a judge or a lawyer to have one of those shows. I just kind of assumed they were like a goofy daytime TV thing.
Right. Well, no, because like the Judge Steve Harvey, I think that's more of a spectacle. But those during the day, they're supposed to be like legitimate. I mean, because you have people like Judge Judy.
Sure?
Legal career right here.
Yeah.
In 1979, Lane became Chief Deputy Sheriff of Investigative Services at the Washoe County Sheriff's Office. He was elected District Attorney in 1982 and District Judge in 1990.